Hey guys, what's up? Darcy here at 6 Strings 9 Lives. Back for kind of a different video today. I am going to show you what I've collected here for Iron Maiden Funko Pop Rocks and what I've collected for Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast comic books so far. Both, things that I don't really collect outside of it just being Iron Maiden. I used to collect a ton of comic books when I was younger. Let me adjust that. But I no longer do. But these ones, it's got Iron Maiden on it. I'm probably going to buy it. Whether it's, shirts, beer, Iron Maiden socks, whatever. That brand of Iron Maiden, that red iconic logo. For me anyways, and I'm only speaking for myself, it's as iconic of a logo as Nike, Coca-Cola, means a lot to me, put it that way. And Iron Maiden, it's a brand and they do a great job. I've said it before, marketing machine. They get involved in a lot of things and they do a great job at it. And they do a great job at pretty much putting me on auto ship of anything they put out. But whatever, there is worse things you can blow your money on, that's for sure. So let's get started. We'll start the first part out with these Funko Pops. The first set that I have, actually there's two different sets, and I'll explain as I go. But the first one, and these are the first 4 album cover Eddies in order. And here's the first one. This is Iron Maiden Eddie, and very well packaged. These things, like I've seen them before, other Funko Pops, and the packaging is just amazing. And sits in there nice, safe. I do have 2 sets of this first one. The second set here I plan on gifting it to someone at some point, but so I've been able to take out these ones out of the box. So here's the first one, and great. This one's on a nice base. This one's cool. This is the only one where he is, or Eddie's wearing running shoes. I'm sure those aren't Iron Maiden brand running shoes, but anyways, great detail. The hair, just really cool. If let me hold it up a little closer. I know they look, goofy. That's what they're intended to be. Massive head, small body. Looks like a tomato on a toothpick. Kind of like my head. Anyways, here is the first one. And each one of these comes with a little background inside there too. So you can display that however you want. So there is the background for that one. Next up is probably the most iconic album cover, one of the most iconic Eddies that you're ever going to see, or that you know of, you know what I mean. Here is Iron Maiden, Killers Eddie, and we'll just do the old little spin around. And so that one is the second part of the collection, and I will grab the Eddie that's already out of the box. And there is, so this one doesn't come on a stand. The feet are big enough, it stays very stable if you want to display it. We'll flip that around, get you a bit of a closer shot, even some blood on the axe there. Very cool. I think this one looks fantastic. Just great artwork. And here is the background for that one. Kind of a foggy, whether London street scene, whatever that would be. Very cool. Next up, another iconic album cover, iconic Eddie, whatever you want to say. Number of the Beast. And we'll spin that one around. I just think they did just a great job on these. And like I said before, I bought these because I'm a huge fan of of the band. I mean, there's other ones out there that I'd probably love to get. I saw, and I bought all these basically locally at Sunrise Records, which is the record store that took over most of the existing locations of HMV here in Canada a couple of years back. But, you know, it's nice to support them too. But here is, now this one has a great stand, even for the little guy down there. Looks awesome. Right down to the fingernails are painted. There's fire in the eyes. The hair's the perfect length, you know, according to the album cover. So, you know, the accuracy is definitely there. It's a lot of detail, very cool. And here's the background for that one. So, I mean, if you're interested in stuff like this, for me, it's just purely just, well, there is a bit of kid in me for sure. Soon to be 52-year-old, a big kid here. Here is the final one of this set. Of course, you got the, again, iconic Peace of Mind album cover. Man, I remember back when that came out, we were all just shocked that, you know, Eddie got a lobotomy and he's got this rivet on his forehead, no hair, shaved, straight jacket. So there's that one, and I do have that one out too. Let me grab that. This one's a little smaller, you know, I mean, because it doesn't have the hair puffing all over the place. This one also doesn't come with a stand. It stays very stable when you place it down. And great detail, ripped up pants here, the blood coming down from the skull. Very cool. And hey, great album. All the album, sorry, all those 4 albums are great. And here is the background, which is basically similar to the back of the album cover. You got the padded room in here. And that is that set. And then, I don't know, it was probably about 4 months back, I was in Sunrise Records, and I'm like, oh, what's this? And it is a 4-pack set of the same, well, 4. I'm not going to take these ones out. They're in there real good, and I don't want to screw up the box. But this is a glow-in-the-dark special edition that they had, and you know, I thought I better grab this. I'll hang on to it and, you know, keep it in the packaging. And on YouTube, there is a video, you know, people showing these, and the glow-in-the-dark is actually pretty cool. The differences between this set and the other set, there is a lot of that yellow glow-in-the-dark paint in here, for example. And where else? If you can see, Eddie's shirt was white on the previous one. It's yellow here. All the eyes have the glow-in-the-dark, you know, paint or whatever. They don't glow in the dark well in this room. I don't have proper lighting for that, but I have watched a couple of videos where they light up pretty cool. The Iron Maiden Eddie, the eyes lit up. I think the pants did a bit too. Number of the Beast Eddie, or sorry, Killer's Eddie. The whole head basically lights up. It's pretty cool. Or, you know, it lights up, but it glows. Number of the Beast Eddie, the fire, which the fire on here is red. The other one was kind of a clear orange fire on the other set. The fire glows nicely, and the little devil character glows nicely. And on the Peace of Mind Eddie, the whole shirt, the chain actually glows too. So kind of a cool set. You know, we're getting close to Christmas, and if you're, you know, here in Canada, like I said, I bought these at Sunrise Records. Go pick these up. I'm sure any Iron Maiden fan would love to have those. You know, new fan, old fan, pretty cool stuff. Okay, next up we'll show you my you know, small comic book collection. I don't, like I said, I don't really collect comics anymore. But 2017, they came out with this first set called, you know, Legacy of the Beast. And I think it's based on that, you know, the game of it. I'm not a video gamer, so anyways, here is issue number 1. And I'll take them out of the bag. So each one of these has a kind of a nice sleeve with a protective cardboard back to keep it stiff. And I took all the rest out, so I'll just showing you those. You comic book collectors will know exactly what those are for. So this first series actually came out, this first one says October 2017, and it is a 5-part series, and there is 4 different covers for this version. I'll show you the covers at the end in the kind of the graphic novel where they put all these 5 together. And I only have the 1 set of covers, and you know, I ordered it from a local comic book shop, and this is what they got. And to me, I got the kind of the best one of the bunch as far as I'm concerned, but they're all cool. But here is issue number 1 of Legacy of the Beast, and this one, like I said, this was October 2017, and I think $3.99 is the US price, but there's the back. And all these are great. I'm not even actually, I don't really read them. I read the graphic novel version. I would rather just kind of keep these in a nice shape, but anyways, they're typical, you know, modern day comic book. Awesome. I won't show you inside every one, but I really wanted to show you the covers. So there is issue 1 of 5. Here is issue 2 of 5. And that was, yeah, November 2017. There's the back. Here is issue 3 of 5. You know, some pretty cool artwork. I really enjoy just flipping through this and seeing all these Eddies. Like this one is pretty cool on the back cover. Very well done. And here is issue 4. And these all have titles. I'll tell you what the titles are here when I flip through that graphic novel. So there's a pretty cool picture. And the back. You know, you got a lot of new Eddies in here, that is for sure. And here, so that's issue 4, issue 5 of 5. And I think this one came out in the first part of 2018, I believe. There's no date on the, is there? No, there was no date on the last 2. So we had, you know, September, October, November, probably December, January. This one might have came out in 2018. So Legacy of the Beast. And what they did is I spotted this actually on Amazon one day, very inexpensive. And I thought, you know, if you want to read the whole story, you know, at a decent price, there's a graphic novel that included all 5 of these issues. Great cover, lots of cool artwork, and the back is just as nice. So there was titles for those first 5. First issue was called Shattered Past. Issue 2, Blood and Sand. 3 was War Machine. 4, Underworld. And part 5 was Sacrifice. And then in the back here is a mini-series cover checklist, which I knew that there was multiple covers of this same comic book, but this is all that the local shop could get in. And I'm like, yep, get in whatever you can, and I will be more than happy. Let's see here. Yeah, anyway, I should show you a little bit of this inside. You know, just tons of just great artwork in here. And pretty cool that they included a picture of all the covers. So here's cover number 1. And that is the set that I have, which is really cool. I'll just do that. And I'll show you cover 2. No, that is not the set. Yes, it is. Yeah, sorry. It's not what I meant to say is the first one of every top corner one is the one that I got. So I didn't get this one or the other two. And here's the second set of covers. So I got this one, and there's the other 3 versions of the covers. And then we have, so there's the one I got right there. That one's pretty cool too. And 2 more versions down here. It'd be nice to have them all, but probably pretty tough to get now. These are way back, not way back, but 2017, 2018. There is the one that I got. And then there's this one and 2 more. That completes the set. You know, some are nicer than others. And then the final one, which is, there's the one I got. So, like I said, I'm pretty happy with the set I got for sure. So that's all 5 issues in one. I think that book was about $12 Canadian. I don't know what it would be going for now, but definitely worth checking out if you're an Iron Maiden fan or you like to read a little bit of comic books here and there. So then there was a second set that came out in, I believe, it started in May 2019. I could be mistaken, but this says May, and I know it wasn't this year. Well, we know this year, that's for sure. But in this set, there's 3 different versions of the covers, and in the case of this set, I was able to get each cover. You know, these comics, they're not really massively expensive. They're, you know, maybe $5 a piece, and they do hold their value. So, I mean, if it's a set that you wanted to, you know, sell on in a few years, you definitely make your money back and a little extra, that's for sure. So the second series, I think they call it the second series. This is Legacy of the Beast, Night City. So here's issue 1, and cover, I'll show you all 3 covers. But there is, this is titled Night City, 1 of 5. And there's the cover for that one, and the back cover. And here is cover 2 of issue 1. I don't know if these are in any specific order, but I'll just show you each one. Very cool. Got a tour t-shirt on there. And here's the back cover for that one. Whoops. And then the final one of issue 1 is this one. I like the other 2 better, but still cool enough. And the back cover's actually really cool too. So each one of these, again, they're just great artwork inside each one. And then issue 2, so that was May, this is June, this one says. All right, issue 2. And the back cover to that one. And again, there's 3 different covers to this one. As far as I know, I don't think there's 4 like the previous set, but they'll probably end up doing a graphic novel when this is all, you know, said and done. This one says June. I love this cover, very cool. Almost like a, you know, bit of a reminiscent of Killer's Eddie. And here's the back, another cool shot. And then here is the 3rd and final cover for issue 2. So that's that same character on the previous cover that I just showed you on the motorcycle in the background. So it looks like they are focused, you know, a lot on Eddie, but it's not always just about Eddie on these. But we got a lot of good Eddies on the back. All right, then we have issue 3. Oh, love this one. This is very cool. That would make a heck of a t-shirt. So this is issue 3 of 5. And this did have it, yeah, September. So that was September 2019. This came out, and there's the back cover to that one. And here's the next one of cover number 3. Get a little bit closer shot here too. And there's the back cover to that one. And then we have the third one. This one kind of looks like the digital version of you know, the reissue from whenever those reissues, 1998 reissues. Maybe that's kind of very similar to what they did with that album cover, which I'm glad on the new reissues they went back to the original. You know, this one is not the greatest, but here is the third cover of issue 3, back cover. And then I will show you issue 4. So COVID hits in March, and then there was nothing forever. I thought I'd never get these, and I think they were on hold for a while. And then I got a phone call last week and said, you know, we finally got issue 4 for you. You know, if you're in town, because it's a couple hours away from where I live. If you're in town, come pick them up. Absolutely. They just keep them. A great comic book shop. They keep things in a little filing cabinet for you. They put the board and the bag on for you and pick them up whenever you can, type of thing. And I'm like, very cool. I was, wondering when that would resume. But issue 5 I do not have issue 5 yet. It's not out. Well, it's not available to me yet, but I definitely will pick it up as soon as they get it in. So I'll show you issue 4, and then maybe down the line when I get issue 5 in, I will show you that in maybe in an update video or something. But here's issue 4. Just awesome artwork. You got that flag and Eddie, and geez, it almost I had a fear of the dark moment there with this arm coming out, but anyways, pretty cool. Here's the back. And so all these, like I said, each one of the 3, you know, where there's 3 covers per issue, it's all the same inside. It's just the cover that's different. And here is this one, another cool cover. When I picked these up, I was just like, wow, these are really cool. And kind of missed getting them there for a while. And of course, the back cover is the same on all 3 of issue 4. And here's the final piece of the puzzle for now. Issue 4, the last cover. All these TVs have an Eddie in them, whatever version, or just, like I said, just Eddie. And then the back cover is the same. So we're all caught up. There's one more issue to make out this series. And then I'm sure they'll come out with like a graphic novel that I showed you for the first part of Legacy of the Beast, and then the second series called Night City. But I just thought I'd show you that stuff. You know, I enjoy Iron Maiden, period. You know, I look forward to those little things coming out here and there. But as far as collecting, you know, Funko Pops and comic books, I got to draw the line somewhere. You know what? You got to pick your battles. You just can't collect everything. I do have one other set of Funko Pop from the band Rush that my son got me for Christmas last year, but that's about it. I wouldn't mind. There's one I really there's a new Lemmy one, which would be kind of cool to pick up, but after that, we'll see. I will try not to go crazy on this kind of stuff, but thanks for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, you know, from time to time, I will try to do, you know, it's not, of course, it's all about the music. It's all about, you know, getting a chat about metal, but I'll try to show you things like this that I have in my collection that are not actual music. So until next time, stay heavy.